In the old days, a lot of the time, kids were buried with their favorite toy. It could be anything: a wooden sailboat, a little baseball bat, an old doll, anything the kid loved. Beth Parsons' toy, a rag doll with two button blue eyes, was buried with her when she died, just like that. 2 weeks after the funeral, when her father found the doll lying on the front porch, he decided that there might have been a mistake and quietly reburied it. A week and a half after that, when Beth's mother found the doll, dirty and wet, on the floor of Beth's old playroom, she brought it to the family priest, and together they blessed it and buried it again in the little girl's plot. When they found the doll the third time, sitting up on Beth's old bed, there was a little note. "It's too cold and dark in there, and I don't like it. Why won't you let me come home?" And that was Beth Parsons' toy. Creepypasta. My final thoughts on this story? Well, okay. Since the story was a short one, I'm going to be as honest as I can in this review. Just like with the other reviews I have been in the past, I'm going to be honest with this. To start this off, the story was kind of freaky. And what I mean by freaky is, basically the concept of it is when a child dies, they're buried with their favorite toy or anything like that. And this Beth person in the story was buried with her doll. But this rag doll keeps coming back home, and the family has no idea how the doll keeps coming back to them. Like, I think this is just some paranormal coincidence or something, but that kind of makes me wonder, what is it that's causing that doll to come back to them? And this is honestly quite surprising. Seeing the fact that this doll was already buried, I'm kind of wondering as to how this doll is coming back. There's no explanation about it, but I'm going to be honest, this is probably an older story, so I'm willing to give it at that. But the only thing we could really say is the unknown is pretty scary because we don't really know what's really out there. We don't know and what certain things happen and why they happen for no reason whatsoever. But this story honestly was still pretty good. I mean, it's a short one, yes, but I personally really liked this story. I thought the grammar was really good. I thought the sentence structuring was really great. It's just a really fun story. I personally really like this one. Now, I will leave a link in the description down below for any of you guys who want to check out this story. But I do have to say that it's just a really well-made story. I personally really love this story. I personally thought it was awesome. It's well-made. Even though it's a short one, it still was an enjoyable story. I personally really like that. So, I guess with that being the case, and with that being said, I still thought this was a really good read. It's a really good story, and I still personally loved it. So, I guess with that being said, to the author of the story, if you happen to come across this channel and you're the author, please let me know who you are in the comments below, so that way I can give proper credit to who you are. But until I can find out who the author is, I'm gonna leave it as anonymous for now. But anyways, with still being said, it's still a really great story. I personally thought it was enjoyable. It's well made in detail. It's just a really good story. I personally really liked it. So, I guess with that being the case and with that being said, like I'm always gonna say, I can't say anything why I didn't like about the story, but the only thing that I really have is mainly a question is, how did this story, not story, but how did the doll keep reappearing? Is it like paranormal or something? Because I'm assuming that's what it is, but that's probably just me though. But unless somebody else can clarify that in the comments below, that would be great. Now anyways, like I'm always going to say, This is just simply my own personal opinion. If you happen to disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these creepypastas. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. I give this story a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 because of how well made this story is. Even though it's short, it's a freaky story, but pretty awesome. I personally liked it. I loved everything about this story, even though it's a short one. But I personally really thought it was enjoyable. So, with that being said, and that being the case, what did you guys personally think of this creepypasta? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all not? Also, what would you have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. And if I'm missing something that I did not talk about in this story, please let me know what it is. And as always, I'm the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you happen to be brand new here on this channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, if you want to go subscribe to my backup channel known as Miss Dark Shigo, link to that will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow my backup channel. Also, if you're interested in following my Twitter account, link to my Twitter account will be in the About page section, so you guys can go check that one out. Also, if you're interested in following my DeviantArt page, link to my DeviantArt will be in the About page section, so you guys can go check that out. So I guess with that being the case, and with that being said, I'll be seeing you all in the next video, and like always, roll the outro because I'm out.